Hello and welcome to Jericho's Infusion, where we infuse the shared joy of creativity and innovation into our everyday meals. And whether you are a member of the squad, a returning visitor, or you're just passing by, I would like to invite you to stay a while with me as we dive into today's recipe. Today we are making this delicious, better than takeout Chinese restaurant style pepper steak. It's so good you won't have enough of this. Come along with me to my kitchen. Let's infuse together. Alright friends, let's get started. First of all, we need bell peppers, which we are going to cut with some ginger, garlic and onions. So here I got one large bell pepper and some green bell peppers. So we are going to go ahead and cut up our vegetables. You want to cut your bell peppers and your vegetables into big chunks. For this pepper steak, cut them into whatever shape and sizes that you find desirable, okay? So while I was watching this video, I was actually laughing at my knife skills. I watched a video on knife skills by Nana's Kitchen. Thank you so much for that video. It was very helpful. So we are still practicing, okay? So in fact, I'm doing so well now. It's just that this particular knife is the sharp one I have and it's not very comfortable to work with. I'll have displayed to you some of the skills that I have learned and have been practicing. You want to cube your onions. I am using purple onions because that's what we have available. When I checked the supermarkets, they didn't have white onions. So this is also fantastic. Use whatever you have available. At Jericho's Infusion, we never get stranded. We use what we have to recreate something awesome all the time. We never ever get stranded. So please use whatever you have available, okay? If you do not have red bell peppers, green bell peppers are perfect. We're going to go ahead and prep our ginger and our garlic and set aside, and we will be done with the prepping of our vegetables. Alright, if you're new to my channel, a very warm welcome to you. Thank you so much for stopping by. I'm so excited to have you here. I'd like you to consider being a part of this wonderful squad by hitting on that subscribe button. At Jericho's Infusion, you never run out of ideas in your kitchen. New recipes dropping every day, every other day, and I am going to make you fall in love with cooking. Oh yes. I'll make it fun for you and so easy. We break down recipes here into easy, digestible forms, okay? So now our vegetables are prepped and we are going to set that aside. And we're going to go ahead and work with our meat. We're going to cut this. I got this thick flank and this is a steak. I got it from ShopRite, and I love to buy my beef from them because they have all the perfect cuts that you will want. In fact, they already have beef that is cut up for pepper steak, but I prefer this to cut it up myself. So we are going to go ahead and cut our meat into thin slices and keep them aside. So use whatever beef you have available and keep watching as I'll show you what to do to tenderize your beef so you get that succulent, soft, umami, melt in your mouth kind of feel when you eat your steak, your pepper steak, okay? You won't end up with hard beef and you're struggling. No, that's not what we want. So my old subscribers, returning viewers, always constantly supporting this channel, thank you so much. I appreciate you guys. You are the real squad, okay? Thank you so much. So we're going to put our beef in a bowl like this, and we're going to go ahead and marinate. I have 2 layers of marination, so keep watching. If you like this video, why not give this video a thumbs up? Smash the like button. And if you know anyone that will like this video, share. We all know sharing is caring. Now I went in with a 1/4 teaspoon of baking soda, and I'm going in with some light soy sauce and some black pepper. And of course, I'm using some cooking wine. I use some white grape wine for this. Use whatever cooking wine or wine you have available. So I'm going to mix all of this together and set aside in the fridge for about an hour and bring it out for the second level of marination. So after about an hour, this is what our beef looks like. It has soaked up all that liquid. So now I'm going to go ahead and season with some seasoning cubes. You can use oyster sauce. I added some sesame seed oil for flavor, a tablespoon of cornstarch, and a 1/4 teaspoon. Okay, a tablespoon of cornstarch, that's all. So we're going to mix all of this together and set aside. I was going to mix it up with the slurry I am about to prepare. So here I am going to add some light soy sauce, and of course I am going to go in with some black pepper, red pepper flakes, honey, and a 1/4 teaspoon of salt, and of course a tablespoon of corn flour or cornstarch. We're going to mix all of that and set aside, and it will form the base, the sauce for our steak, pepper steak, okay? So I added some water to lighten up the sauce. You can use brown sugar or any sugar if you do not have honey. Now it's time to fry. So in here I am going to use olive oil, and I'm going to drizzle some of that, and into that will go my beef. Make sure you disintegrate the beef so that it will cook evenly and nicely on both sides, okay? I'm going to be frying this beef in 2 batches so that we will make sure that every single one cooks nicely and evenly. So next we're going to go ahead and prep our vegetables. Our beef is ready and it looks soft and succulent and beautiful, and it's so tasty. I can eat it just as it is. So I'm going to saute my ginger and garlic, and I'm going to let it caramelize a bit. You can leave it just as it is, but I have some people in the house who will not eat the ginger that way. So after it has cooked up a bit, I'm going to go ahead and incorporate my vegetables, and I'm going to fry this for about 3 minutes because I still want to retain that crunch. You can cook it for longer if you want your vegetables to get mushy, but I want to retain the color and the crunch, okay? So after it has fried a bit, I've gone ahead to incorporate my beef at this point, and I'm going to mix all of that. Look at how beautiful, vibrant our pepper steak is looking already. So good, and everywhere smells absolutely amazing. You guys know me with my sesame seed oil. It's a game changer. I shifted that aside, and it's time to incorporate our slurry. So you want to stir all of that so that the cornstarch will mix nicely, and you want to pour in. And a tip, please make sure you stir fry your vegetables and beef on very high heat so that it will cook through immediately, okay? So my sauce has thickened up, and I'm going to go ahead and coat every single piece of this goodness with it until it is well combined and well incorporated. Look at how beautiful it's looking already. This is a favorite in my family. Whenever we visit Chinese restaurants, we order it at home all the time when we feel like doing Chinese. But now I love to cook mine by myself, and I tell you, it's better than the restaurant ones. Yes, it is better. You know why? The secret ingredient is love. When it's made at home, it's made with love. I pour my heart into my food for my family because I love them. And I pour my heart into these videos because I love you guys too. And I want you to have the best viewing sessions, okay? Our steak is ready. Look at it. Look at that. So pretty. So beautiful. I must warn you, if you're making this and having guests over, you have to make a batch because it will be gone in minutes, literally. It was that good. We enjoyed this with some basmati for Sunday lunch, and it was so good. So lunch is served. I'm going to eat my rice. I'm giving myself a treat with some lemonade, mint lemonade. Come and join me. I got videos in my playlist. Do well to watch them as well, okay? Keep updates with me for the next video, and I promise you it's going to be interesting. Bye. Oh, my people, my squirt.